So when patients are referred to the counseling department, it could be because of an array of issues. Most recently is because of a lot of anxiety because of the recent pandemic, right? So it's depression, domestic violence situations because of being cooped in one place. So people don't know what else to do other than just being indoors. However, it's different in the state that I'm in. I'm in Texas, where laws are a little bit loose or looser than in other states. I know that in Massachusetts, there are very strict laws, like with the virtual school and all that stuff. So we get to see not only people coming in because of the pandemic, but like I said before, just regular domestic violence, a lot of trauma. In this area, we have a lot of sex trafficking. So we
Wow.
see, yes, all types of trauma. So you name it, we'll see it.
That's intense. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that the laws in Texas are looser. Do you mean in what people can go and see you for, or just more whatever's happening, there may be more stricter kind of laws against those things in other states than in Texas?
Well, so for example, what I can file for in Massachusetts won't necessarily be fileable in Texas. So
Mm.
fileable is like a 51A. So to report any type of abuse. So I'm a mandated reporter, like teachers are mandated reporters, doctors are mandated reporters. So I've had to adjust what I learned in Massachusetts and try to incorporate it here. And I have found some situations where I think this person is in need of, rescuing literally. And because of certain laws, for example, in Massachusetts, it is said there's strict laws around corporal punishment. Here, those laws are pretty vague. So people get away with more things than not. But I think it also depends on which social worker's lap the case falls on.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very interesting. I guess my question is, as I'm thinking about this, is not necessarily which one do you prefer, but I guess which one have you found that, or you think that might be a little bit more beneficial for somebody that would go see you, because Massachusetts a little bit more stricter. Maybe you file a lot more, or in Texas you don't. Is it somewhere in the middle? Do you think that one benefits more the individual, or like what are your thoughts on that, since you've experienced kind of both sides?
Are you asking which state do I prefer uh, working this type of job in?
Oh no, oh sorry, not necessarily working, but I guess like you said that one side the laws are a little bit more stricter, and on the other
Mhm,
side they're a little bit looser, and you find
mhm.
yourself that maybe something that you're seeing now maybe you can't necessarily file for. What's So I guess the question is, is stricter better or loose better, or is there like a fine line? What are your thoughts on laws in that respect?
Either way, I am going to file because
Oh,
I
okay.
something um, in my conscience that's gonna cause me to feel worried. So if I have a concern, I'm gonna file. Whether it's uh, there's a particular word for it, if they take it under investigation
Hmm.
or not. At least I know that I'm doing my due diligence in reporting something that is of concern. Mhm.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, I see. So whatever it is that comes out of your office, then it's up to another department or somewhere else that's going to choose whether they do investigate or not. Okay.
Right. So in
Gotcha.
Massachusetts, it's called the Department of Children and Families. If I'm reporting about a minor, but here it's called CPS, Child Protective Services, which is pretty essentially the same thing, but they just different acronyms.